Hello, my name is Dan, and in this video I wanted to do a quick introduction into Wireshark. Wireshark is a packet sniffer. It captures packets right at the interface, copying them directly onto disk, and then it has a really nice GUI that you can use to sift through the packets, filter by protocol or by various different aspects of the content of the packets in order to analyze the network traffic. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is just start Wireshark as a super user. The reason we do this is because Wireshark needs direct access to the interfaces, and that's not really possible with a Linux system under a regular user. You can see this error message is telling you to be careful running it as a super user because you can do certain things. So this first page, or this first menu, you can ignore this top portion. What we're looking at is this bottom down here. It offers a way to capture, to filter at the interface, which is a fairly robust way of filtering. But we're going to ignore that for now and look below it. And we see the various different interfaces that we can capture on. This first one being my wireless interface, a couple of virtual interfaces, loopback, Bluetooth, and USB. So Wireshark is capable of capturing off of most interfaces, but what we're interested in is the wireless at this point. So I'm going to double click there, and we're going to see several fields. Up here we see just the various different menus and tools that we can use. This main field right here, you're going to start seeing packets flow through it. That is kind of just your overall view of the capture as it's happening. First column is the packet number. Second column is the time. The default is the time since capture, so you see since the capture started. So you'll see the first packet has a time of 0, and the subsequent ones go from there. Third column is the source IP address. Fourth column is destination. Fifth is protocol of the packet. Then length, and then information regarding the packet. Wireshark comes fully loaded with various dissectors that are capable of looking into the packet and determining what kind they are, what protocol they're using, what the content is, which leads me to this bottom field, and that's actually the inside of the packet. So, and there goes a whole bunch of stuff. So let's do this. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate to a website that I know is unencrypted, and that will help us see the actual content as we capture. So this is my school's website, and you can see behind that a lot of things just happened on Wireshark. I'm going to go ahead and hit this red button. This is stop. So now the capture is stopped, and so something to look at here. Scroll back up to the top. Something to look at here is the color coding. So the color coding goes mostly off of protocol. So this light purple tends to be TLS traffic. We can see, I said mostly because if you look at this red, what this is that's a TCP reset. So it tends to be user-friendly in the sense that anything that is not unusual, but I don't know what the word is, but alarming, or that Wireshark thinks that you should see it color codes in something very robust. You can see this light kind of beige color that tends to indicate layer 2 traffic. So this is an ARP request between, looks like, my router and my own computer. DNS tends to be blue, and then HTTP tends to be green. And there's tons of information in here, way beyond the scope of this video. What I'm going to go ahead and show you just really quickly, though, is this bar up here. This is a display filter bar, and you're able to filter these packets to make them a little bit more usable. So let's say we wanted to just see the HTTP session, or the TCP session between my computer and Cabrillo's website. What I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'm going to I'm going to filter off of I'm going to filter by HTTP. So HTTP, and you can see again, very user friendly. The bar turns green when a valid display filter is entered. So I hit enter, and boom. So now what it's only going to show me is it's going to show me any HTTP traffic. Now I can further filter this by identifying the destination, so Cabrio's web server. If I find that IP address, I can filter off of IP, I can filter off of protocol, I can filter off of MAC address, both source and destination for any of this stuff. But in this instance, we probably are not going to see much more under HTTP than our session. So if we look at the first packet, we can see the source is 192.168.1.177, that's me, and then the destination is 207.62.187.8, and that is an HTTP GET. And so what we can do is, I have this packet highlighted. If we look down here, this top frame, that's going to be information that's actually on the wire, so that's physical information. Second is going to be the layer 2. So we see that the destination right here was, the destination was Asus Tech, that's my router, and the source was me, and you can see my MAC address is right there. Then layer 3, Internet Protocol version 4, source and destination IP. Then it's going to have various, this is basically, I mean, this is the whole entire packet, so anything that you would expect to be in the packet is going to be in this here. Differentiated services field, flags, including don't fragment. It looks like that's the one that's set. Source GeoIP, that's unknown. There are ways to enable GeoIP. You can link libraries onto Wireshark, but if you look here, you can see that the destination GeoIP is Aptos, California, California State University, Office of the Chancellor, and it actually gives coordinates. So that's pretty cool. Next is transmission control, or the transport layer, so TCP information, including source port, destination port, and all the various things you would expect there. And then finally, up in the application layer, we have the HTTP GET. So the host is www.cabrillo.edu. There's the user agent, and various other things. So yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. I mean, we could go further, but that's what I'm going to show you for now. Maybe I'll do another one of these in the future. We can pull objects from this session, so unencrypted sessions I can pull by capturing them. I can pull images, I can pull files, I can pull JavaScript, basically anything that came from my computer or went to my computer in this exchange, I can see through Wireshark and extract. So it is pretty neat. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you wouldn't mind, feedback would be appreciated, or even subscribe to the channel. Thank you.